What the? I felt a piece of glass hit me in the face as I was doing that last mag dump. I thought it was like ricochet or something. What the f? Oh, what's up guys, Jake with TNT. We've come to another special, extra special video today. I've got something for you that I never thought I was going to get on this channel, at least. Today we are looking at the Olight Osight. You know what that means. If I sound very congested, it's because I'm very sick. But you know what? I was so excited to get this optic out here today that despite being sick and congested, I had to see how she does. God, I sound like shit. Now, Olight, if you're not familiar with, they typically do a lot of different flashlight designs, and they can also serve as incendiary devices if you need to. And if you're watching this video, you're probably trying to do some research to figure out if this sight is worth the price. Roughly about MSRP of 200 bucks. Based on what I've seen from some other YouTubers such as Overton Windex and Deskpop, this particular optic might be a little bit more on the fragile side and a little bit inconsistent with holding zero. Two things that we like to thoroughly test anytime we get free shit. We're going to properly zero it and then beat the living piss out of it, drop testing it, all that good stuff, to see if it holds zero or if it even survives for that matter. We do this because we think it's important to us, and probably for you to know, stuff like this is worth your time, and more importantly, your hard-earned money. So, let's see how she does. All right, so starting off, we're going to shoot at a rubber infinity target here. They just sent me a new one, by the way. Thank you, Infinite Defense. We really appreciate that. We're going to go ahead and shoot into my brand new Infinite Defense rubber target and get zeroed up first before we do all of our mag dumping and beating the piss out of it. Low and to the right. So right off the rip, I'm noticing something pretty weird. It's the actual reticle itself. Like, it's got a weird halo effect going around it, like a starburst. I do not have astigmatism. In fact, I got LASIK surgery, so I don't have astigmatism, but I'm sort of shooting into the sunlight. Because of that, like if I shoot away from the sunlight, it's not as noticeable. But if I'm shooting into the sunlight, it's very noticeable. It's like a big fuzzy blurry effect going on around the actual reticle itself. Now, if I turn down the brightness, well, it doesn't really help it, honestly. This is wild. The parallax issue with the glass that others have talked about, it's a real problem. I've used a lot of budget-friendly optics, and they've not really had this kind of a significant issue that was noticeable with the parallax. And the camera doesn't even do it justice. It's actually worse when you're holding out further away with your naked eye. Look at that. Now, while I like the fact that you can actually sort of co-witness with your front and rear sight if they're suppressor height sights, the problem is something that Desktop pointed out, and that is when you bring your actual reticle down, the reticle just kind of disappears, and you still got glass, you still got like runway that you could potentially use that reticle in, but it just kind of disappears right when you're about at the level you need to be at to co-witness with your front and rear sight. I don't know if that was intentional, but it's about 2 or 3 millimeters from the bottom edge of the glass that it disappears at. It's not good. And that's something that I've never actually seen happen before, again, with these other budget-friendly options out there. Sealy's, Osight, hell, CV Life. Maybe you won't really care about that, but I kind of do because, again, you won't be able to co-witness with your front rear sight if you need to. And you can't do that with this. I don't understand. We might have some consistency issues here. So there it is, shooting on my new Infinite Defense target. Initially I was shooting for the middle of the chest. It was down to the right, and I started using the corners and the top left and bottom left of the A zone. It looks like it's all over the place, and that's because it is. I'm going to go ahead and spray paint this up one more time. Going for the most consistent, accurate shooting that we can do here. I'm going to aim for the bottom right corner of the A zone. Show you what we got here. I started with the bottom right corner of A zone, 3 shots. You see it was significantly down, and then I shot at the left corner, bottom left corner of the A zone, and you'll see that it kind of spread around there a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right, but it's pretty much in that area. Again, we're shooting about 20 yards. Could be me, could be some inaccuracies and inconsistencies on my part. Holy shit. What the... I felt a piece of glass hit me in the face as I was doing that last mag dump. I thought it was like ricochet or something. Oh my God. Look at this. Dude! Thank God I was wearing iPro, and that right there is why you wear iPro. Piece of glass literally just hit my cheek. I thought maybe it was ricochet or something, but well, that pretty much sums up that review. I think we're done here. We're about to get serious here. This is a real bizarre encounter here. So again, obviously we're empty, of course. Look at first of all, let me zoom in and let you see the front here. Check out this gnarly looking crack, right? Look at this. Now look at this. I thought that was like maybe like a clear coating or something that had peeled off, like on the window for a car. No, dude, see that? That's glass. That's like a big thing of glass. Like, that's a pointy part. That's sharp as hell. Do you see that? And then directly like underneath it, I don't know why or how, it's like another layer of smooth glass to it. Do you see that? Now, I haven't properly beat the piss out of this yet, but I didn't need to. All I did was mag dump a few times. Now, when I feel on the inside here, there's no real sharp bits to it, but I'm telling you right now, I felt a piece of glass hit me like somewhere here. I don't see any marks or anything. I thought it was a ricochet, but I thought maybe it came then from the inside here. But make note here, the optic is loose on the slide. I did use blue Loctite on my screws, but for some reason the optic is still loose. I don't know how I got hit by that piece of glass from the front. I had heard bad things from the beginning, and this is their new flat dark earth model that they had come out with, that they specifically asked me to put out a video on Black Friday for. My thought was maybe they had fixed some of those issues that other people had encountered, and clearly they have not. I swear to you, all I did was what you saw out here. I just mag dumped, did my slow-mo stuff that I usually do for the intros, and I did not beat this or drop it on anything. And this is the result. Guys, Olight has done it again. They are so innovative. First, they came out with their flashlights that become impromptu incendiary devices when you least expect it. And now we have this awesome Osight, the latest and greatest invention of theirs, where you have an optic that is probably take your eye out with broken glass going towards your face. Sure, you can have this great cover that recharges your Olight Osight and protects it from damage and dust and stuff, in case you were to ever drop it, right? Yeah, that's cool. But it doesn't matter if your freaking optic breaks on you and the glass shatters just from simply mag dumping like you might do at the range with your boys. You know, it's a popular American pastime, shooting at trash. This is bullshit. This is extremely bullshit. And I'm sorry, but if you buy this because, oh, it looks cool, looks tactical, it's got a big window, no, don't buy this. This is dangerous, honestly. It's a waste of money, and in this case, it's actually kind of a risk to your own health. We try to be positive and not be on the channel, but when some bullshit like this happens, I always want to bring it to your attention. Guys, that's going to wrap it up today. Remember, enjoy this kind of content, make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. I try to be positive, but I always try to be honest, and I wanted to bring this to your attention. What do you think about the Osight? Or I like to call it the O shit. Love to hear from you. We will see you, broken glass, next time.